welcome or welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. My name's Jen and I'm on a journey to pay off £27,000 worth of debt with a goal to pay off £10,000 in this year in 2022. How are you all? I hope you are having a fabulous week as ever and your week has been better than mine. Mine has been cursed with a virus, not the virus, but some sort of virus. So yeah, that was a bit rubbish. But aside from that, everything is dandy. The house moving video is on the way. I'm just waiting for my desk to arrive so that I have everything where it's all meant to be, and then I can do the finishing touches on the video, and I'm super excited to bring you that. So without much more waffle, let's have a look at the affirmation. So last week's affirmation was, I am focused, and I have not been focused on anything other than being poorly this week. So sadly, no studying has been done for me. My brain is still a little bit foggy, so yeah, hopefully I don't stumble over my words too much. And this week's affirmation is, I affirm only good in my life. Ooh, I like that. I affirm only good in my life. Oh, I love that one. That's really cool. Oh, cool. Okay, let's pop that down the side. Love it. Right then, let's do the stuff. So as ever, we're going to look at what I've spent. We're going to look at the budget. We're going to do hyperjar. We're going to do cash stuffing, and we're going to be stuffing some challenges. Ooh. So let's have a look at the spending. Cool, so this is last week's spending, starting from Friday the 4th. I spent £10 out of my spending money to go and have some lunch with the girlies from the quiz, which was super fab, so much fun. On Saturday, I spent £7.67 out of my spending money. Sorry, lunch came out of going out. Bits came out of my spending money, and that was on a nail buffer shiny thing and a couple of cups of tea for some chaps who were out in the cold. And then I also spent £7.60 out of buffer and £70 and 15p on groceries. Then on Sunday we went and saw our papa. Ooh. We went and saw Reggie, and yeah, it was everything I wanted it to be. We had a good old wrestle when we got in. He was happy to see us, and yeah, it was just lush. He was so calm though. So my mother-in-law must have a very calming presence on him. He was so chilled out. He's definitely in the right place. They love him so much. It was so good to see him happy. We did buy him a toy, which was that fun family fun money. We spent £6.90 on a newspaper for my mother-in-law and a toy for our dog. And he loved it. He ripped it apart within a minute. So I'm guessing that meant he loved it loads. And then on Monday, spent £1.10. That was for some parking. No spend on Tuesday. Ooh, get us. How things have changed. I'm loving November. November is good. And then Wednesday, bit out of buffer, and we also spent money on petrol. We did actually borrow £2 from Family Fun for some top-up shops, so I do need to put that back. I will probably just do that off camera later. And then yesterday we had another no spend. Can you believe it? So we had 2 no spends this week, which is so cool. I'm so happy about that. And today we've already spent some money. We went to B&M and we got some more clothes hangers and we spent £7. What that has meant though is that I have more pennies for the penny challenge because we split the remaining £3 change between myself and my husband. So his 150 has gone into his penny pot and my 150 will go into floss shortly. So that's it for spending, very uneventful. Oh, I haven't yet managed to get to the gym because I've been feeling rotten, but I'm hoping to go on Sunday just for like a little bit. Not an intense class or anything, just like some walking and maybe some weight machines on my legs. But yeah, so let's have a look at the budget. Okay then, so this is last week's budget that ran from the 4th of November to the 10th of November. I've kind of left a lot of blank spaces this time to make it easier to see what we've stuffed and what we haven't. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. I like it. It's helping me read it a lot easier. So starting balance was £562.24 as predicted. We had £125 come in that we were not expecting. £25 was for, we sold my son's ice skates on Marketplace, so £25 from that. That's going to go into O Stuff in hyperjar in a minute so that we can buy him some new ice skates. It's just because his ice skates had gotten a bit too snug. And £100 from my mother-in-law for a housewarming gift, which is just so sweet. So we're going to keep that £100 in the bank. We're not going to cash stuff it. And with that money, we are going to buy ourselves a new Christmas tree. So we had the same Christmas tree for about 15 years. It was an absolute bargain when we found it. It was ex-display. We had no money for a Christmas tree. We were just about to buy a really rubbish cheap one, and we noticed this ex-display tree in the corner. We were like, we're going to get that. And we've had that for like 15 years, something silly like that. So yes, unfortunately, it was getting really ratty and tatty last year. So that went. And yeah, we completely forgot that we actually needed to buy a new one. So yeah, it's amazing. So we're going to buy ourselves a new Christmas tree. Eek! I'm very excited about that. So yeah, so our actual income in the end was available money was £687.24. In terms of outgoings, we were £12.99 over on bills. That's because we had a charge from our internet provider, I think something to do with the move. We're going to be putting, I put £30 into my son's Go Henry for his tasks and his spending money. Hyperjar was the same, was fine, and cash was £3.25 that was budgeted and an extra £30 from marketplace sale. So bank-wise, what went in, through and out the bank, a total of £530.27 went out, which means our ending balance was actually £156.97, which was £112 and a penny more than we had budgeted for. So let's have a look at this week. So this week runs from the 11th to the 17th of November. We have a starting balance of £156.97. My husband's salary went in £20 more. Whoop, whoop. So we had £2,024 from his salary, £87.20 from child benefit, and then the biggie, the thing we have to talk about. So I have had to get some more debt. Don't hate me. Yeah, so we had our final electricity bill for our old house, and it was £1,042.44. But that's down here. This says 1,142, but that's because the Christmas tree. Anyway, it was £1,042.44. And after having done so well with the move to find the money that we needed in cash and emptying all the binders and everything like that, I just couldn't bring myself to go through it all again. I am so happy that we're making progress with our savings, and it was really complicated to try and figure out what money was there, where, and I am slightly ashamed / not ashamed that I took the easy route and I got a 0% money transfer from my credit card. It has cost me £40, but then is 0% until September next year. So yeah, I'm not proud of myself. It does mean that we're probably not going to hit that 10 grand target for the year either, which is a shame. But it is good in a way because it means that we can just write that bill off. Because my other options were to pay it off over like 6 months on a payment plan, which would have been £190, but then I would have had to pay that in tandem with my new electricity bill, which was £183. And we just don't have that sort of money available. So yeah, so it means that our outlay each week is less, and it's on 0%, and we've got longer to pay it off. And I'm not sure if it's the best decision, but it's the decision that I've made. So yeah, so that was a long waffle about why we have taken another £1,000 of debt. Ugh, I'm so gutted. I really am. I'm trying to be positive about it, but I am gutted. Anyway. So yeah, in terms of outgoings this week, we have £123 of bills. £180 is going into my husband's bank for his spending / self-care / savings. Hyperjar is getting £185.77. Cash, we are stuffing. It says 175. What we're actually stuffing is 180, and that is the 175 plus an extra 10 from Marketplace. So that's 185 minus £5 that was going to go into the home binder, but we spent it this morning. And then other outgoings this week is going to be the mother of all energy bills and the Christmas tree. Yeah, we get to buy the Christmas tree. Whoop, whoop. That's exciting. So yeah, so total outgoings this week will be £1,800, which is crazy. crazy. So the ending balance, hopefully at the end of the week, will be £1,461.83. Right then, that is the budget. So shall we look at hyperjar? Here we are in hyperjar. So we've got £185.77 to stuff this week. But before I stuff anything, I'm going to move this 5p. Yes, you heard me correctly. 5 whole pence from spare change into family meal. And there we go. So family meal has £6.79. So I am going to stuff the grey ones, which is our weekly expenses, our buffer, our groceries and our petrol. Groceries is getting £90 this week because we have lots of things we need to buy, like toiletries and washing tablets and all that fun jazz. So I'm just going to stuff those. I'll be back. So that's all of our weekly expenses stuffed, 10 in buffer, 90 in groceries and 30 in petrol. We have £55.77 left to stuff. So first things first, Christmas is going to get 77p this week, and that is... can't do two things at once. That is the second week on the penny savings challenge. I have ordered a tracker so we can track it along together, but it's not arrived yet, but it will be here shortly. So that's £1.05 in Christmas now. That's awesome though. I'm just this is going to grow. This is going to be so satisfying to watch grow. I can't wait. I really can't wait. So we've got 55 left in the wallet. So I am going to stuff, I don't remember. I think I remember. I'm going to stuff £10 into family fun, £30 into O stuff, which is the £5 that should have gone in there anyway, and the £25 from the sale of his ice skates. I'm going to put £10 into pharmacy, and then I think that leaves me with £5 for vape. So I'm going to get on with that, and I'll be back with you in a sec. That's correct. So the wallet is now empty. You'll notice buffer has gone down to £8. It was 10 just moments ago, and that's because I put the £2 that we owed family fun back in. So family fun has £25, O stuff has 43. Pharmacy has 10 and vape has 12. And I don't think I'm going to stuff vape again now for a few weeks because I need the money elsewhere. And also all of the stuff that I've been buying, the coils and the juice, is just lasting forever. So I think that's just going to sit there for a little while. This jar, I need to speak to you about this. So when I logged into hyperjar the other day, it said have a £20 lathe weights voucher. And I was like, okay. And I just clicked it. So what that has done is it's created a lathe weights link to the shop. So the way that hyperjar works, there's a series of shops, and what you can do is you can put amounts of money into those shops, and then you can then earn interest off the money that you put in there as well. The thing is, once you put money into these, it's locked in, so you then can't get the money back out again. The only place you can use that money is in the shops that you've put it in the pot, so do that with caution. So anyway, that's what's happened with this lathe weights. So lathe weights voucher for £20. It wasn't even like a spend 50 quid and get £20 off thing. It was just a flat, here's free 20 quid. I wasn't going to say no to that. So what that's done is it's created a lathe weights jar, essentially. It goes into your wallet, but I've created a jar for it separate. And yeah, we just bought some Christmas wine. And I have cancelled the order. Well, I've attempted to cancel the order because I don't want this £2 and 2p sitting around forever. Because all that's going to do is go, buy more wine, Jenny, buy more wine. But the problem is that delivery is £7.99. That's a whole bottle of wine just on delivery. So what I've tried to do is cancel the order, and then I'll order something that manages to clear off the whole £20 if they let me cancel it. Oh, actually, whilst we're talking about hyperjar, one of my subscribers actually left a really valid point in a comment that I did want to share with you all, and that was about hyperjar and what it's intended for. So hyperjar is a prepaid MasterCard, so it's not a bank account, and you don't earn any interest off the money that is in here. I'm also not sure whether it's FCSC protected, which means if the company go bust, I'm not entirely sure if you get all your money back. I don't know the details, I'm not a financial advisor. But the reason I'm saying this is if you are saving hundreds and hundreds of pounds in something in hyperjar, have a look into actual bank accounts that offer a similar sort of service with regards to saving pots, like Monzo or Starling. There's probably others. But yeah, just wanted to mention that because yeah, it's not a bank, it's a prepaid MasterCard. And those are two very different things and offer you very different protections and very different benefits. So yeah, thought that was worth a mention. So now let's finally play with some cash. It's Flossy time. So I have got a decent chunko change for me, £3.61, and as well as that we have the £10 for the penny roll. I'm going to get some manky ones though. Let's go with those two. So £10 for my spending money. We're going to roll the dice, see what we've got. 3. Cool. Okay. So £3 is coming out of my spending money and going into Flossie, and that means £8 is going into my purse. I could just take this £8 actually and do it like that and put the £5 in the thing. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So what did I say? £8.61. Let's put that in the calculator. No, not £8.61. I had £3.61. We're putting 3 in. So £6.61. That's good, isn't it? That's a load. So I'm going to take this £8. £3 is going to go into my purse. This £5 is going to go into the savings envelope in my binder. Oh, there's too much stuff on the table. So that I'll shove that in there for now, and I'll sort out its prettiness another time. So that £5 is going into my one. 61p is going into Flossie. Oh my goodness, that was a brain ache. Right, so £6.61. So let's get rid of this 352 because we can. 661 minus 352 is £3.09. Ooh, do I do it or do I do some of these? I do that every week, don't I? Let's just face it, I'm going back from bottom to top again. So 352, which is yellow, and £3.09, which is purple. Lovely. So that is the penny challenge. So now let's get the binders and stuff some proper cash. So we're going to start off with my spending / self-care monies. So first of all, going out is going to get £20. I have got a birthday do thing for my dearest friend and one of her dearest friends. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, but I want to save up £50 for that, and that's on the 26th of November, so I need to speed up a little. So we've got £20.35 at the moment for that in going out. So I think we'll be fine. Next is gym, as usual, is going to get its £5. So it now has 10. Still can't get used to these zippy wallets. Hair is getting £10. There's already 10 in there and I need that. So I'm going to swap that 10 for a 20. So 20 is now in hair. And that is it for my binder, I think. We're not going to be doing anything else. Splurge, no. No. So that is it for my binder. So let's grab the family binder. Here we go. So short-term birthday is getting £10. So that means birthday will have 20, 40, 60, 70, which is awesome because that's my husband's birthday and my niece's birthday. So we are making progress. Clothes is getting something this week. It's getting £5, so it has 15. Dentist is not getting stuff this week. Exciting Things is getting £10. I don't know if I need that 10, but just in case I am going to pop it in there. So Exciting Things has £40, so we're halfway to paying off my mum for those panto tickets. Home is not getting anything, was going to get a £5. It is completely empty. O Clubs is getting £10, and I think we're good for tenors now, so I'm just going to put that in. So it now has 20, 30, £40. So going to have to get a wriggle on with that soon. School Holidays is getting £10. So it has 25, that makes 35. So we're not quite ready to colour in the Christmas tree to say that we have the £50 for the Christmas holiday, but hopefully soon. So all good progress. And then long-term, annual bills is getting £5. So it now has 25. I did swap some, condense some notes already. I think there was four 5s in here and I needed, like I said, some 10s. I didn't quite figure it all out, but anyway, that's why that's now a £20 note, if anyone's keeping tabs. Car is next, so not back to school. Car is getting £10. So that now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. £80 in car. Let's colour in the next dot. There we go. And give it a wafty, as my Money Matters says. And then we'll pop that back in there. So £80 in car now. Did I say 80? Yeah, 80 in car. Christmas is getting £20. So that takes Christmas up to 20, 40, 60, 80. So we're only £20 away from having my son's presents funded. So that's good. Oh, and the placeholder is a £10 voucher that I've got hanging around online. Nothing is going into future tech. So we are focusing on tech now for the next few weeks. So this is a buy now, pay later for a, what is it? Buy now, pay later for, for the iPad. Because we did have an iPad, but it broke. And so we had to get a new one urgently. And yeah, that's due in January. So we've got to get a wriggle on. So that's getting £40. So 20, 30, 40. So tech now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, correct? 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, yeah. Why did that take my brain that long? Cool, so there we go. So that's it. Tracker, so if you skipped over the budget, that's fine. But I was explaining that we have had to take £1,000 off of the credit card from a 0% money transfer, which is going to set us back reaching our 10K for the year, which is rubbish. But I'm going to start keeping track of it all again on here. So we've got £706.54 that we need to stuff extra into the Freedom Challenge to be able to reach that 10K. Stuffing that by the end of the year is very improbable. If I can get to 9.5, I'd be quite pleased. But yeah, 10K, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, sad times. So let's do some exciting stuff, like stuffing the iris binder. So, oops, sorry, Edmund. So I can only afford to put £5 in here this week. And so then what I thought what would be fun would be to do little to large. So I'm going to do all the 5s, then I'm going to do all the 10s, then all the 15s, and then all the 20s. Just gives me some structure. You know how I like a bit of structure. So I'm going to cross off the 5, chuck that over there, and then find me a 5. There it is there. I love this so much. It's so pretty. Look how just crystal clear that is. Whenever I laminate anything, I get like foggy bits. Oh, it's just so good. It's so good. I love it. So there we go. So we've got £25 in there now. And so lastly then, what's this £10 for? So this £10 is off the back of a marketplace sale. My husband sold his wedding shoes. Oh, sad times. But it's £10, so we can't complain. And that is going into the Freedom Challenge. Of course, where else would it go? So let's find a £10 wallet. There it is. We'll put the nice £5 at the front, I think. And there we go, it's another £10 into Freedom. So I need to put another £10 in here, and then I can cross off another box on my tracker. Oh, how lovely to be able to have stuffed all of those lovely, wonderful different things this week. So yeah, that's actually it. Surely I've missed something, I don't know. I'm still feeling a little bit like withdrawn from feeling poorly, so I hope that the video still had some good energy for you. So a reminder of this week's affirmation is, if I can get it off the table, I affirm only good in my life. And I love that. I just think that's so precious. Oh my gosh, there is one thing I wanted to say. Huge congratulations to everybody who has completed their challenges this week. There has been, over the past couple of weeks, so many people completing their 50 envelope challenge, and it's such a huge achievement, so just well done to all of you. Yeah, just huge. So if you have completed your challenges this week or in the past couple of weeks as well, congratulations, because yeah, it's just such a massive achievement, so well done. So yeah, I'm gonna go stop rambling and waffling. So yeah, have a fabulous week everybody, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.